Hi, this is Oliver, retired engineer, Salt Strong member, and big Salt Strong fan. Since I joined about 7 or 8 months ago, I've caught 20 times more fish than 20 years before. That's not even a fish story, no kidding. I learned a lot, obviously, from Salt Strong. Learned a lot from Luke and learned how to do the FG knot from Luke, but I did have trouble, a lot of problems, which I know some people do with the FG knot. I think it was because I just didn't have the dexterity in my fingers to do the pinky method and be able to keep the tension on the braid line the way you have to do it to get the coils right. So I came up with this rather simple solution that I'm surprised thousands of other people haven't already thought of, but maybe it's a new idea. You all let me know. To keep a good tension on the braid line and have both hands free for making the coils on the knot. And for me, this solved the problem. I'm able to now consistently make FG knots that work. And all you need, I told you it was lame, is a little split ring like this attached to a string. It's a key ring, I guess, about 1 inch in diameter. I don't know where these come from. I found this one in the junk drawer in the kitchen. And you attach this string to something on the front of you. I used to attach it to a shirt button. You can attach it to a belt loop if you're wearing pants, but for me, I just attach it to my fishing bandolier here where I keep all my stuff that I might need if there's a fishing emergency, so I can respond quickly. So the idea here is that I just use this split ring to secure the braid line. And it's, like I told you, it's pretty simple. There's not much to it. If you can see the braid line, you just loop the braid line through the split ring a few times, maybe 3. And 1, 2, 3, not much to it. And then bring it around and catch it in the split part of the split ring. Okay, see there? Now I've got tension on the braid line. You can put a lot of tension on the braid line at this point, but don't do that. My hands are free, and I can now make my FG knot. This works great in the kayak because the rod is to my left and I'm able to adjust the length of the braid line easily. Works just fabulous. So I'm not really trying to show you how to make the loop knot here because Luke is much better than I at this. And there's a link in the thing to Luke's video so you can see how to really make the knot. But as you can see, I'm pulling a little bit to the side. This helps me keep the coils at a nice distance. I think that was 4. I don't know. 5. See what I mean about dexterity? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a fabulous knot. It really works great. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And Luke says you should finish it at about 18 on the tag side. So that's what we're doing there. So look at that. Can you see that? That's pretty cool, isn't it? So it's a good looking knot. So at this point, I'm just going to break this out of here. Sometimes getting the braid out of the split ring is the hardest part. Stand by. I'll get it. Don't worry. No, nuts. Anyway, you got to pull it back out of the split part. I'm going to get it. There we go. Okay. Well, there we go. So we've got to put our Gotta lock up our knot here. Stand by. Oh, did that mess up? Make sure I didn't. No, we're still pretty good here. Okay. Do another loop. Yeah, again, as you can tell, Luke is much better than I at showing you how to actually make the knot. I'm just demonstrating this way of doing the braid. So, so now we can tension the braid. Get it locked in. I'll come over here a little bit. And gonna lock these loops in until they change color a little bit. And, ooh, there you go. This is a 10-pound braid, 10-pound Power Pro on a 20-pound Andy Mono. Cut off the tag end of the leader. There's no point in leaving much of that left because it ain't going to help you if the knot's no good. Then we'll put in our cushion knot. This will only take a second. If I can do it. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, here we go. Maybe one. Two, couple half hitches, maybe. If that was good, let's do a third one. Now, when I do these at home, and I replace all my leaders before I go out, because they seem to, even the good knots, break in the braid right there at the beginning of the knot if they've been used for, you know, whole outing. So just replace the leaders before you go out. We're going to cut that off. So anyway, when I make a new leader at home, I always proof test it because it's a good looking knot, but I want to make sure that it really works. So so we're gonna proof test it. I have here, you can back up a little bit, a 7-pound bottle and a 3-pound bottle. I know the weights are exactly right because we know how much water weighs and we have the right amount of water in the bottle. So I'm just going to proof test this knot and make certain that it's a capable knot. So that's one less thing to worry about when I get tied in. Here we go. So we're going to pull this up very slowly and we'll see if it really does the job. So now we have a proof tested knot, 10-pound braid, 20-pound leader, FG knot. And while I'm here, I'll go ahead and go and set my drag. So I'm ready to go. Set my drag by releasing the 7-pound bottle. Now I have a 3-pound bottle. Come back, give a little, tighten the drag till I can lift the weight, and then loosen the drag till it gives away a little bit. You hear it ticking? There we go. We've got it. That's it. So that's my thought about an easier way to do an FG knot while holding consistent tension on the braid line and having both ends free. So if you're all thumbs like me, you can still do it right. So let me know what you think. Thanks.